What's up out there, YouTube? My name is Jesse.
And my name is Jacob.
Whoa, where'd you come from?
Down.
What were you doing down there?
Hiding.
Why? Okay, and we are back for another comic book video. So, Jacob, what do you want to do a list on this week?
Well, I've been watching Marvel movies. Let's do a review on them.
Alright, let's do a review on the 10 worst Marvel movies.
No!
You want to do the good ones?
Yes. And die?
Yes.
Why is SpiderMan on the wall?
I don't know.
Spider-Man, get out of here.
I don't know. He kind of adds something to it. His name is on the list.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you forget
So,
Royal?
we are going to do the top 10 Marvel movies. The good ones.
Yeah.
Alright. So, why don't we go ahead and kick this off with number 10. Coming at number 10 is Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel was a little worried when this movie came out because they were afraid of putting a whole bunch of unknown heroes, unless you're a fan of the comic books, into its own movie. But it did come out and it was a huge success. It premieres Star-Lord Peter Quill, Drax the Destroyer, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot all finding each other and teaming up to stop the Ronan the Accuser, a Kree fanatic, from destroying the Xandar homeworld with an Infinity Gem. I was talking to the phone. Now, coming in at number 9, you truly will believe that a man can fly.
Hey!
What?
That's Superman. This is Marvel.
Superman's been in Marvel.
Guy, how about you take a break on this one and go read a comic book?
Fine. XMen.
Now, size isn't everything when it comes to being a superhero.
Really?
Yes.
Coming in at number 9, Ant-Man. Ant-Man first premiered in 2015. There was an idea of putting out an Ant-Man movie before the Avengers, but there really wasn't a big calling for that, so they scrapped whatever project that they had. When Marvel moved into its phase 2 and started releasing a whole bunch of their heroes, they decided to go ahead and put the Ant-Man project forward. The Ant-Man turned out to be a huge success. It premieres Scott Lang teaming up with Henry Pym to stop Darren Cross from abusing Pym's technology and having them stop the Yellow Jacket project from going forward.
Come in, number 8.
Fantastic Four?
No! Go back to reading a comic book.
Okay.
Number 8 is the only sequel on our list.
Number 8 on this list is Captain America the Winter Soldier. Captain America the Winter Soldier, or Captain America 2, first premiered in 2014 and is by far the best sequel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It features Falcon, this is the movie that he premiered in, and Captain America and the Black Widow stopping the Hydra infestation that has happened in S.H.I.E.L.D. and stopping the helicarriers from destroying millions of people while also trying to help Bucky, who is brainwashed and trying to assassinate them.
And number 7. Die.
What?
Started.
Oh, you want me back in the videos now? Coming in at number 7 is probably what started to popularize the superhero movies. It's not the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but this probably helped lead to it. Coming in at number 7, the XMen. The X-Men is not the start of the superhero movie revolution, but it is one of the movies that's really started popularizing the superheroes to the movies. before when movies would come out, they kind of hit or miss, but the X-Men really kicked off the idea of people wanting to see superheroes in movies. You've got Wolverine, Storm, Jean Grey, and Cyclops teaming up with Professor X to stop Magneto from turning a large majority of people into mutants, thus trying to end the fear of mutants because they're different. Now, for number 6 on this list, well, you get the idea. Coming in at number 6, SpiderMan. SpiderMan first premiered in 2002. Now, we don't need to rehash the origin of Spider-Man. Everybody knows what it is. The only difference is, in this one, he was bitten by a spider that was genetically altered to have the traits of many different spiders. This is a pretty good hero origin, villain origin story. This movie paved the way for what superhero movies based on Marvel characters could be, and did start to set a tone for some of the movies that we know today.
Now, number 5, 4, and 3
are heroes that really started to build on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Coming in at number 5, Thor. Thor premiered in 2011. This was more of a setup story than an origin story because Thor is a god. This shows him fighting some ice giants in the beginning with the Warriors 3, Lady Sif and his brother Loki. Later, he gets the hammer stripped from him and thrown to Earth, and he gets sent to Earth after it with no powers. He ends up becoming worthy of the hammer and gets it back, and defeats the Destroyer robot in time to get back to Asgard and thwart Loki's plans of destroying the ice giant using the observatory that helps them travel through worlds. Coming in at number 4, Captain America. Captain America first appeared in 2011. Now, this movie was done differently and very interestingly because this movie takes place solely within World War II. That's why Captain America is known as the first Avenger. This is his story of how he becomes Captain America and he fights Red Skull and Amrel Zola in the past. And it also sets up the devastating accident that happens to Bucky, which comes to a head in the second movie. And by the end of this movie, he comes to whatever age we are nowadays, which would have been 2011 when the movie came out. Coming in at number 3, the movie that kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Iron Man. Iron Man first premiered in 2008. When Iron Man hit the big screen, people hit the box office. It was just amazing to see Iron Man done. When we were just having Spider-Man and the X-Men and off-color heroes like the Fantastic Four and Punisher, seeing Iron Man come in for the first time was amazing, and the armor was done following the comic book pretty well, and it was such a great movie to kick off the Marvel Cinematic Universe with.
Number 2 is a movie I'm not allowed to watch.
Well, there's a number of reasons that you're not allowed to watch this movie. One of the few is because it's rated R. Coming in at number 2, Deadpool. Deadpool premiered in 2016. Now I know, what am I doing with this movie at number 2? This movie felt like I was reading the comic book. It stayed so true to the source material, did not try to alter the hero too much to fit the story. I mean, they showed his healing factor, there was a lot of cussing, a lot of violence, Deadpool just doing his thing the own way, breaking the fourth wall. And what made this even more interesting is they added in 2 of the X-Men into this movie, so it felt more like they were showing how Deadpool was part of the X-Men universe and not just a hero unto himself. So really great movie. Now, Jacob, I think number 1 is the best superhero team-up movie ever.
Dad, I think number 1 is the best superhero movie.
Well, probably. Coming in at number 1, The Avengers. The Avengers premiered in 2012 and is one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. You have your obligatory hero fighting heroes and heroes standing up against each other, but then ultimately coming to work together. I mean, the way they brought all of these heroes together with their origin movies allowed there to be more of the movie seeming like the team coming together naturally than just forcing the team to all of a sudden work together, with Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye working all together. It was just, they just came together great, and it was a really awesome movie. And the shawarma scene at the very end of the movie was just awesome. I hope you had a lot of fun watching this video. As always, I have fun making them. If you did like this video, go ahead and give that like button a click. And dude, what are you doing? Okay, let's be careful with this one. This is my XMen number 25 with the hollow foil cover. This is the one where Wolverine gets the adamantium strip from his bones. Okay, as you can see, I'm wearing the Spider-Man shirt. Jacob is wearing Captain America. And I think that the back of this shirt, can you see that okay?
Yeah.
I still think the back of the shirt should be the front of the shirt, to be honest. Okay. If there's a video that you thought belonged on this list, you can go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section, or you can leave a comment on Facebook and I'll put the information in the credits. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Tumblr, I update rather sporadically. Why are you shaking your head? But I try to keep it at least once a week. I'll put the information for that in the credits as well. And if you go ahead and subscribe, you hit that subscribe button down there, you'll get the updates on when my next video is released. Dude, we're over here, not over there.
Spider-Man.
Okay. So, until the Silver Surfer becomes a bathroom attendant, make mine Marvel.